Hey guys, I'm Ray Talawas II, having a Budweiser. Welcome to my video cigar review of the Macanudo Cafe, a very special cigar. One of the most popular cigars in America and probably around the world. I think probably the cigar that Macanudo built its company on is the Macanudo Cafe. Connecticut Shade cigar. Um, so that's what will be the review for today is the Macanudo Cafe. But also this is part five in my series of uh, spirits review. The first part was on rum, and then part two was whiskey, followed by tequila. The last one was number four was on vodka, and the final special edition for this is episode is on gin. So I'll be go ahead and giving a history and origins of gin, kind of following in the same format as I had done for the previous four spirits special edition reviews. So I'm enjoying this Budweiser. Love the Bud. Gonna let a cigarette. So today is Monday, April 22nd, 2019. Happy Monday out there. It's around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in Baltimore, Maryland. Most of America has gotten off work already. So if you guys, have gotten home or on their way home, I hope you had a wonderful Monday. Hump Day is only 2 days away, so I guess you can look at different kinds of ways or whatever. I mean, like Hump Day is 2 days away, and then after that is the weekend. So, you know, gotta stay positive. Yeah, so that's for the review for today. Um, the cigar for the review is the Macanudo Cafe. Like I said, this is one of the most popular cigars in America and in the world. Um, Macanudo is a high volume cigar company. They sell some of them. They sell some of the most popular cigars in America and around the world. Macanudo is under General Cigar Company. They're based out of the Dominican Republic. The Macanudo Cafe is the components are this is a Connecticut shade wrapped cigar around Mexican and Dominican fillers. Um, this is about a I want to say this is about a toro size or Corona Gorda. Looks to be about 5.5 inches long. Pretty big ring gauge. Looks like a 54 ring gauge. Beautiful cigar, beautiful band. Has a light green band and a gold with gold on the front. Very, very, very attractive. Very attractive cigar with the Connecticut tan kind of like wrapper with the beautiful green and gold band. Very, very attractive cigar. This is very attractive. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. This is the cigar for tonight. This Monday night, April 22nd. The Macanudo Cafe, and so like I said, this is also this review is also going to have a focus on the history and origins of gin. Um, like I said earlier, I'm starting off with a Budweiser. Gotta love the Bud. And the gin for tonight is the This is my favorite gin, Tanqueray gin. I also love Seagram's. Never really had Bombay gin, but it does look good, especially Bombay Sapphire. But look, the gins that I usually drink are either Tanqueray or Seagram's. And I'll be the first drink I'll be making is Tanqueray and diet ginger ale. This is a diet ginger ale on over ice. So that'll be my first drink with the gin, and then the second one I'll be making a martini without the olives and the tonic and the vermouth. It'll just be just gin neat. I don't have the I don't have any olives in the house, and I didn't feel like running out and buying olives and vermouth, so it'll just be gin neat. So anyway, so I hope you guys have had a wonderful Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week. And that's the review for today. I hope you guys take care, and I'm gonna hit a break. But can do. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the cigar review, the special edition gin and history and origins of gin. Um, the cigar for tonight's review is the Macanudo Cafe Toro size, Connecticut shade wrapper around Mexican and Dominican fillers. Let's go ahead and cut the old Toro. Yeah. Kind of tastes like nuts, sweet nuts. The clipped head of the Macanudo. Kind of windy out here, so I'm going to go ahead and toast the foot of the Macanudo. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. Starting off good. It's very sweet. Has a little bread. Has a little tobacco. Very nice. Gonna go ahead and toast the edge of the foot. All right, that's all done. Like I said, the cigar for tonight is the Macanudo Cafe, one of the most popular um, cigars in America. Macanudo is one of the most popular cigar brands in America, and the Cafe is probably the most popular cigar around the in America. I know this is very popular, and I think so around the world too. So let's give it a try. Very sweet, good tobacco. The draw is great. I'm getting like a very full draw. Um, I want to say the body's full already. The flavor is full, and the strength is full. Strength is like medium full. So kind of grassy, not grassy, but vegetal. Um, the flavor is really it kind of tastes like it needs a little bit more age on it. Like it needs to sit a little bit longer because it kind of tastes like an unpleasant vegetal flavor right now. It's not too bad. It's nicer. There's still a little bit of a green vegetal edge, but getting some nice charcoal, some nice power, um, some nice spice too. The draw continues to be full, the flavor continues to be full, and the body continues to be full. So very nice. Um, Flavor isn't the only component to a good cigar. When you taste flavors of tobacco and of like say pencil lead or leather or like chocolate, that's one component of a cigar's aspects. Body, strength, and strength of flavor are also important components to how you experience a cigar. In particular, this particular cafe, the components of body flavor and strength of flavor make it a good cigar, whereas the flavors are kind of like a little bit, a little bit green and vegetal, which leads me to believe that it might not be the cigar, just maybe it needs to sit a while and and just get some age on it or something. It's getting better though. It's nice. All right, like I said, this particular cigar review of the cafe is part five in my series of spirits special edition reviews. The first one was rum, followed by whiskey, followed by tequila, followed by vodka, and now the last one in this series is gin. So I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of history and origins of gin. Um, Gin is a distilled alcoholic drink that derives its predominant flavor from juniper berries. Gin is one of the broadest categories of spirits, all of various origins, styles, and flavor profiles that revolve around juniper as a common ingredient. From its earliest origins in the Middle Ages, the drink has evolved from a herbal medicine to an object of commerce in the spirits industry. Gin was developed based on the older Dutch liquor Genever and became popular in Great Britain, particularly London, when William of Orange became King William III of England. So I would imagine that gin is most closely tied to Great Britain or England. Gin today is produced in subtly different ways, from a wide range of herbal ingredients, giving rise to a number of distinct styles and brands. After juniper, gin tends to be flavored with botanical, herbal, spice, floral, or fruit flavors, or often a combination. It is most commonly consumed mixed with tonic water. Gin is also often used as a base spirit to produce flavored gin based liqueurs, such as, for example, sloe gin, traditionally by the addition of fruit, flavorings, and sugar. Now we're doing the history. The earliest known reference to Genever appears in the 13th century, which predates rum, which was the earliest spirit in production that I knew, when it was produced, or not that I know of. Encyclopedic work Der Natrum Bloemi, with the earliest printed recipe for Genever, dating from the 16th century work um, in Konstchek dis Telbroek. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a gin drink right now, and I'll give you some flavor taste notes of the cafe. So I have a little bit of ice here. Some of it melted during the show the filming of this review, but should be enough ice. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some gin in here. Some Tanqueray London Dry Gin. Pour me some gin. That's all we got so far. And pour some ginger ale. This is gonna be good. Ginger ale and rum is good too, and also whiskey. You could put ginger ale and whiskey, ginger ale and rum, ginger ale and vodka. Ginger ale pretty much goes with everything. The cafe is still tasting a little bit greenish vegetal. It kind of leads me to believe that this cigar needs to sit a little bit longer or age a little bit longer. So here's the Tanqueray gin and diet ginger ale. Kind of strong. If I had limes, I'd put some lime in here. That would make it almost close to a gin and tonic, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty strong. Very nice. All right, let's get on with the rest. A little bit more history. This is going to be a two-part history and origins of gin. Cigars tasting a little bit better. All right. The physician Franciscus Sylvius has been falsely credited with the invention of gin in the mid 17th century. Although the existence of Genever is confirmed in Philip Messenger's play, The Duke of Milan, 1623, when Sylvius would have been about 9 years old, it is further claimed that English soldiers who provided support in Antwerp against the Spanish in 1585 during the 80 Years' War were already drinking Genever for its calming effects before battle, from which the term Dutch courage is believed to have originated. According to some unconfirmed accounts, gin originated in Italy. All right, we're gonna do part two of the origins and gin of gin, history and origins of gin. Um, like I said earlier, um, gin has close ties to Great Britain and England. Um, Gin is a distilled spirit, and after it's distilled, from what I know, gin is like vodka, but they put in like botanicals like juniper berries and other herbs to flavor it in a certain way. From what I know, the most popular gin drink is the gin and tonic. But the gin martini is also very popular too, so you might have some arguments there. Anyway, I'm going to hit a break. Please take care of yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful week. Um, Catch you later. Bye, escondidos. Okay. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ni hama. How are y'all doing out there? Welcome to the next portion of this cigar review for the Macanudo Cafe. We're into the second third, around the middle portion of the cigar. Very good so far. The green vegetal flavor has seemed to dissipated. I'm getting a very good charcoal and pencil lead profile right now. The construction on the Macanudo Cafe is very very good. Draw is very full. The burn line's very good. Haven't had to touch it up once, so construction is an A plus. Smoking components of the cafe. I want to say the body is full, flavor is full, and the strength is medium full. Very nice. A very nice profile right now. Um, I'm getting a nice tobacco flavor now. Also, the tobacco flavor kind of comes in and out, but the charcoal and potential lead is always there with a full body. So it's very nice. I mean, the green vegetal flavor that I was getting earlier could have been a. It might be a young cigar. It might need to just sit for a while and age, and let the tobacco kind of like mature. So there it is. I mean, and also the other component to the cigar review is origin histories of gin. Speaking of gin, I'm gonna make my second gin drink now. The old using the old Tanqueray again, Tanqueray London Dry Gin. Um, I'm gonna make a martini, but sans olive and vermouth, both of which that I don't have at this current time. So I'll be drinking this gin neat. Hold on. I had to finish the gin and ginger ale that I had earlier. So here's a gin neat. I mean, I remember the first. I mean, I have. I mean, everyone knows the martini. Um, and I think the first time I had a martini, it must have been around like I want to say like 43 years old, and I'll be 50 in July 18. On July 18. So I was around 43 years old when I had my first martini, and the martini is such a romantic drink. It usually drank in black tie affairs or at bars or whatever. And I had this romantic idea of what a martini would be, and the martini that I wanted was a gin martini, which I consider the classic. The first time I had that martini, I was like taken aback because it tasted just like drinking gin straight. So, but I mean, it's very elegant. The martini has its place in cocktail pantheon. It might be the greatest cocktail ever. So, but here it is. Tanqueray neat. Smells like gin. That tastes like that martini I had before. Very smooth. Very herbal. There's an herbal aftertaste to it. Probably easier to drink than tequila neat. It's very nice. Very elegant, very smooth, and it has a herbal kind of like aftertaste right at the end. So Macanudo is smoking great. Well, a lot of tobacco now. I'm getting a lot of tobacco flavor. So let's go ahead and do part two of the history and origins of gin. All right. So this is part two. The invention and development of the column still, 1826 and 1831, made the distillation of neutral spirits practical, thus enabling the creation of the London dry style that evolved later in the 19th century. The Tanqueray that I'm drinking is a London dry gin. In tropical British colonies, gin was used to mask the bitter flavor of quinine, which was the only effective and malarial compound. Quinine was dissolved in carbonated water to form tonic water. The resulting cocktail is gin and tonic. Another classic gin drink is gin and tonic. That's my favorite cocktail ever, especially at black tie affairs, be that weddings or parties or whatever. But Mm. But hold on. Um, Although modern tonic water contains only a trace of quinine as a flavoring, gin is a common base spirit for many mixed drinks, including the martini. Secretly produced bathtub gin was available in the speakeasies and blind pigs of Prohibition era America as a result of the relative simple production. Sloe gin is traditionally described as a liqueur made by infusing sloes, the fruit of the blackthorn, in gin, although modern versions are almost always compounded from neutral spirits and flavorings. Similar infusions are possible with other fruits such as da- damsons, another popular gin-based liqueur and long-standing history is Pim's Number One Cup, which is a fruit cup flavored with citrus and spices. Since 2013, gin has been in a period of ascendancy worldwide, with many new brands and producers entering the category, leading to a period of strong growth and innovation and change. Up, gin break, some good old gin neat. Just look at martini. I mean, this tastes like the martini I drank like 5 or 8 years ago. Oh, by the way, this in the addition to the finer things in life watches, the watch of the night is the Omega Seamaster. Beautiful band, beautiful face. Had this watch for about 20 years. Bought it for like $750 in the year 2000 or before then, a couple years before then maybe. The watch, if you buy it now, is like upwards of 5 grand. So I mean, I bought it for $750. So it's quite an appreciation. Great watch though. The old watch of the night, the Omega Seamaster. James Bond, Pierce Brosnan's watch on 007. I forgot which 007 it was, but it was Pierce Brosnan who made it famous. Back in the 2000s, I think. All right, another gin break. I mean, like, I think James Bond drank vodka martinis, but to me, the gin martini is the classic. So this tastes just like the gin martini that I had back 5, 8 years ago. So, all right, more recently, gin-based liqueurs have been popularized, reaching a market outside that of traditional gin drinkers, including fruit-flavored and usually colored pink gin, rhubarb gin, spice gin, violet gin, blood orange gin, and sloe gin. Surging popularity and unchecked competition has led to consumers' conflation of gin with gin liqueurs, and many products are straddling, pushing, or breaking the boundaries of established definitions in a period of genesis for the industry. So that's the history of gin. I'm going to talk the history and origins of gin. We're going to go over classic gin cocktails now, and then the cafe smoking great. Anyway, classic gin cocktails. A well-known gin cocktail is the martini, which might be the most famous and the most elegant of cocktails in the world. Traditionally made with gin and dry vermouth, and whatever garnish you want. You might want to add a lemon peel, lime peel, or olives, or whatever you want. Several other notable gin-based drinks include the 20th Century, Fallen Angel, French 75, the Gibson, the Gimlet, the Gin and Tonic, the Gin Fizz, Gin Ricky, Moon River, Negroni, Pink Gin, Ramos's Gin Fizz, the Singapore Sling, the Last Word, Tom Collins, which is one of my favorite drinks, the Vesper, and the White Lady. So that's pretty much the history, origins of gin, and some of the cocktails that are famously utilize gin in their mixology. I hope you found some kind of like enjoyment and enlightenment of my history and origins of gin. Gin is one of the greatest liquors or spirits in the world. The last in the pantheon of my spirits review. So I went from rum to whiskey to tequila to vodka and finally to gin. It's my series of the great spirits of the world. Hope you enjoyed my review of gin. I'm gonna enjoy some gin right now. For everybody in the world, it's Monday, April 23rd, 2019, around 8 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time in Baltimore, Maryland. I wish you all the best, God's love, and, you know, safety, well being, and happiness and peace. Chin chin. Mm. Tastes like that um, martini I had about 5 or 8 years ago. Very delicious. Has that herbally and kind of hits you right at the end, the herbally part of it. So Macanudo is performing well. I want to say the construction is an A plus. The draw has been flawless, very producing voluminous amounts of like really easy thick smoke. Burn has been very good. I haven't had to touch it up once. Smoking components of the Macanudo Cafe. Body is full. Flavor is medium full now. Strength is medium full. A wonderful cigar, very easygoing. Flavors are charcoal, lead, tobacco. Very good. Good tobacco there. Lemon through the retrohale. Charcoal there. All right, so here we are heading into the final third. I'm gonna hit a break. Hope you guys are all doing well out there on this Monday. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Whether you're working, whether you're in school, or whether you're at home. I wish all the best for you and happiness, peace, safety, and well-being. All right, gonna hit the final break. I wish you all the best. Buenos días, amigos. Okay. Hola, ¿qué tal? Nihama, how are you? Welcome back to the last portion of the special edition cigar review for the Macanudo Cafe Toro cigar with a special emphasis on gin and the history of gin and the origins of gin. Um, I hope you enjoyed my little history and origins of gin. Um, Gin is has a great connection with Great Britain and other Western European countries. Gin can be considered like a clear distilled spirit like vodka, not usually aged in oak barrels, but once the spirit is distilled, botanicals such as juniper berries and Even fruits are added to the distilled spirit to produce gin. Most closely associated with London, Great Britain, and surrounding Western European countries like Sweden and other countries such as that, Finland. This also is a review for the Macanudo Cafe. Macanudo, the brand is under General Cigars with production out of the Dominican Republic. This Macanudo Cafe has a Connecticut shade wrapper around Dominican and Mexican fillers. I hope you enjoyed my little history of and origins of gin. A wonderful spirit enjoyed around the world by many people, usually in big strings such as martinis and gin and tonics and slow gin fizzes and various other incarnations of gin drinks. Just a wonderful spirit, one of my favorite spirits. I love gin, especially gin and tonics. My favorite cocktail when I go to black tie affairs or parties that have open bars. The Macanudo is smoking great. The green vegetal aspect of the cigar has kind of like dissipated, morphing into a cigar that has focuses on rich tobacco, tantal lead, and charcoal for the most part. Not too much spice. Just a very nice cigar. Very I can understand why this is one of the most popular cigars and cigar brands in America and around the world. Construction is great. The draw is flawless. The burn is very good. Haven't had to touch it up once. Very good burn. Very good construction. Smoking components of the cigar. Body is full. Flavor is full, and strength is medium full. Just a great cigar experience. Has been a great companion for me while giving the history and origins of gin. Just a great companion. Just a wonderful cigar experience. I'm gonna give this my recommendation for the cigar now. My recommendation: 5 out of 5 stars. Not 5 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry. I love this cigar, and maybe that's why I said that. Freudian slip. Honestly, my honest grade for the cigar is 4 stars out of 5. 4 stars out of 5. That's my honest grade for the cigar. Very agreeable, very easygoing, very delicious. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this special edition of gin, the history and origins of gin, and the cigar review for the Macanudo Cafe um, Toro. The Macanudo Cafe is one of the most popular um, cigars in America and the world, as is Macanudo, the company itself. A company under General Cigars out of the Dominican Republic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this edition of my cigar reviews. Please take care out there. I have a little bit more of this gin. Um, this this cheers goes to people all around the world. My heart and my concern and my spirit goes out to the people of Sri Lanka. The tragedy that occurred in Sri Lanka on this April 22nd, 2019, I believe it was yesterday. My heart goes to the people of Sri Lanka. And to all the people around the world, I wish you safety, peace, and well being and happiness. God's love. This has been the cigar review of the Macanudo Cafe Special Edition, Gin Edition. Let me end this review the way I usually end my reviews. I wish all the people in the world good health, good wealth, well being, only the best of friends, and most importantly, family. Take care. Vaya con Dios, amigos.